Welcome back everyone, and welcome to a new year. 2020 was really hard for everyone, myself included. I had tons of time to create things, but had a really hard time making it happen for a whole number of reasons. So one of my goals this year is to create much more consistently, whether that is video, photo, design, what have you. The most powerful tool that everyone has with them is their phone, of course. While the cameras on most phones today are top-notch, it's really the apps that bring and raise the quality of your shooting every day. So today, I'm going to go through my favorite photo and video apps to get you ready to make fantastic art on your phone in 2021. So what do I like? I view mobile photography as the quickest and least cumbersome way to obtain a photo or video. Therefore, I highly value ease of use. There are lots of apps out there that have incredibly powerful tools but are slow or clunky. If I'm gonna be taking extra time to set up my shot, I'd rather do it on more powerful gear. That's just how I personally see mobile shooting fitting into my own spectrum of camera use. So if I skip over your favorite app, this is likely the reason. This first app is one of the all-time classics, but you know that the classics are classic for a reason. VSCO is my favorite quick photo editing app. With a whole host of powerful tools, I can edit a phone photo in just a minute or so and have it ready to post on Instagram, Twitter, etc. VSCO's original claim to fame was their extensive library of film emulation filters, and they've only gotten better over time. VSCO has my favorite library of filters of any mobile editor. This gives me a strong base edit of the photo right away, and all I need to do is tweak a couple of light settings and I'm pretty much done. I love how simple VSCO feels, which is what I look for in making quality images on my phone. The largest downside to VSCO is the lack of some more powerful editing tools, but they seem to be slowly adding in a lot of those missing features. VSCO does have a premium subscription for some of their more pro tools and filters at $20 a year, which I gladly pay for. Next up is the Moment Pro camera app. I love the Moment app for its awesome camera tools and extension of their lens system. If you have a Moment lens for your phone, this is the best app to shoot with, as you can choose the lens you have attached and the app will change accordingly. Moment has lots more shooting tools such as highlight and shadow clipping, focus peaking, manual settings, and more. If I'm going to be shooting a lot on my phone over a day, say like on a road trip or something, I'll make sure to have the Moment app ready to go. Update since my ProRAW video, Moment has added ProRAW support into their app, so you aren't missing out on those features if you want to shoot RAW in the Moment app. This next app is entirely based around stories. You know, the most pervasive social media feature as of late. Starting with Snapchat, stories have exploded across the internet as bite-sized content posting. Now everything has stories, including Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Microsoft Excel, the stimulus check. Well, maybe not those last couple, but you get what I'm saying. With stories being so prevalent now, you want to be able to make sure your stories look great, right? Unfold is my favorite social media stories creation tool. Using tons of clean and well-designed templates, you can drop your photos and videos into a wide variety of frames, from digital computer window mockups to a virtual scrapbook. This is the easiest, most visually appealing way to add more than one image to a story post, and with thematic groups of templates, it is super easy to make all of your stories match for the day if you have a bunch of images to post. Again, this really aligns with my easy, quick, yet looks great mentality around mobile creation. Somebody wants some attention, so she was getting in the back of my shots. Retro is another app from Moment, but it's a bit more niche. This app is for making easy filmic photos and videos with quick, easy filters. Video is really where this app stands out. I love the flexibility of being able to shoot in camera or import the things you've already shot. You also have control over frame rates if you want that really choppy old film look, and you can shoot with any of your phone's cameras from within the app. Retro has also added new shooting modes for photos only. The cool part about this is you can get a live preview of what it'll look like with the option to add in light leaks, etc. If you take multiple clips, Retro will drop them into a timeline and you can choose to keep them or trash each clip and then export the sequence as one file. This app is awesome for making your stories pop in a different way than using the same Instagram filters everyone else uses or cheesy lenses on Snapchat. Retro has a subscription option for some of the premium filters at $20 a year. All right, if you haven't heard of this next app yet, you're gonna have your mind blown. The use of this app is very specific, but it's really cool. It's called Focus. This app takes a little more attention and time, but it's insanely powerful and takes portrait modes to an entirely different level. What this app does is it takes the depth information from your portrait mode shots and gives you way more control to change them in post. The wildest feature to me is the ability to completely change the focus point to a place in the image that is out of focus in the original shot. You can also change the bokeh to match different lens profiles, lighting scenarios, and more. Focus gives you more flexibility in a phone image than I've ever seen before, and it blows my mind. The ability to shift focus in post is insane, and it feels like the future. A few years ago, I would not have believed someone if they had told me that I could do this so easily on a phone. This next one is called Spark Camera, and it's a really fun way to shoot video stories. Basically, just tap and hold to film in the app, and once you are done, it drops the clip into a pre-cut sequence of shots. This is fantastic for telling a story with multiple shots without having to create a story for every single shot. Super great for building a cool story while exploring a new city, documenting a hike, or really anything.
I'm so tired.
I'm so tired.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. This next app, Google Photos, isn't about taking pictures or editing pictures as much as storing all of the pictures you have. Google Photos is my favorite way to store all of the random photos that end up in my camera roll, so I don't have to be filling my phone storage with 1,000 screenshots of Grogu memes. Google Photos has offered free, unlimited, high-quality storage for the last 5 years. These are slightly compressed versions of the photos on your camera roll, but for your iPhone photos, screenshots, and memes, this will be totally acceptable. Google also offers original quality uploads that go against a data cap. The best thing about Google Photos is that your photos upload in the background, which is just too easy. It's just great to have a place to dump all of your random photos that you can access from any device. Unfortunately, Google is taking away the free high-quality uploads on June 1st of this year and capping the free service at 15 gigabytes. Luckily, that data cap doesn't start counting until June 1st, so you can dump everything you want to back up before then and it won't be counted towards that data cap. Google does have cheap subscription for higher tiers of storage. I believe I pay $3 per month for 200 gigabytes of storage across all my Google apps. These are my favorites that I've been using, but let me just give a brief synopsis of every photo or video app that I have on my phone. Now here I have the part of my app drawer open that has all of my photo and video apps. First we have the stock camera app. That is obviously just the iOS camera app. It's probably still the most used camera app on my phone. Camera is a connection app for Sony cameras to be able to monitor and remote shoot from your phone. Darkroom is another photo editor. DJI Fly is the app that I connect to my drone. Film 3D is kind of a gimmicky 3D photo app, but it's still kind of fun. Focus Live is a video version of Focus, which is insane. Google Photos. Halide is another like pro camera app on your phone where you can do manual settings, raw shooting, etc., etc. Instagram Hyperlapse is for taking like really snappy and quick hyperlapses. Imager is for making GIFs out of my video files. iMovie is for video editing. Insta360 is the app that I use in connection with my Insta1 R so that I can remote shoot on my phone and see what's happening a little bit better than the tiny screen on that camera. Light Meter is a light meter for helping dial in film settings if that's something you do. Lightroom Mobile is Lightroom on your phone. It's just another mobile editor. The Moment app. Over is a like kind of graphic app where you can combine different elements of photos and imagery and text and shapes to kind of create more graphically appealing images. Ronin is the app that you connect with the Ronin S2 that I have, which I still need to like bust out and really get my hands on. We got Retro in here. Spark Camera. Splice is another mobile editor. I find it a little bit quicker and easier than some of the other options. Threads is an interesting app from Instagram that I'm still trying out. It's just for connecting with your close friends mainly. It's kind of like a Snapchat-y feeling app, but mostly just for connecting to your close friends list. Triller is a social media app that I do not use. Unfold and VSCO we went over, and YouTube Studio is for me to constantly check in to see how much you all love me. Please. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, YouTube Studio is for YouTube stats. Yeah, and that's basically it. These are all the apps that I have on my phone for photo and video. There are more apps that I enjoy, but I really wanted to highlight the ones that I actually use. If I missed your favorite app, please let me know in the comments because I'm always down to try out a new tool. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.